You intend to sponsor your spouse or common law partner or conjugal partner to Canada, and you wonder how much money you need to show to the government of Canada, and especially how much income you need to have. Before I answer that question, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. Sponsoring spouses and common law partners or conjugal partners is part of the commitment of Canada to help families reunite in our beautiful country. But there are some conditions attached to each method of immigration under family reunification. Today we are focusing on spousal sponsorship, which covers sponsoring your spouse, your common law partner, your conjugal partner, and if they have dependent children, their dependent children. If you are not familiar with the concept of spousal sponsorship, I have a training video on that subject. You can check it out up here. If you are sponsoring your spouse or common law partner or conjugal partner, you are exempt from minimum necessary income. This means that you do not need to show the government of Canada that you can cover the expenses of your spouse or common law when they come to Canada. However, there are a few catches here. So let's talk about them. First of all, when you're sponsoring your spouse or common law partner, the government of Canada wants to know if you are a good citizen, if you have filed taxes, those kind of things. And that's why, as part of that, they ask you, if you are working in Canada, show us your notice of assessment. Although the process of showing your notice of assessment is not to show the minimum necessary income, but if you know a low income, that could affect you adversely. Why? Because under Section 39 of the Immigration Act, when somebody is immigrating to Canada, they need to show that their intention is to come to Canada, stay in Canada without receiving help from the government of Canada, aka without receiving social assistance. And if you as the sponsor do not make enough money, then the question would be, will this person comes to Canada and files for social welfare and those kinds of assistance, or will they actually start working in Canada and make a living, etc., etc.? To avoid those problems, you need to show that you have enough income or you meet the minimum necessary income, which is a 12-month LICO for the number of family members you are sponsoring plus your own family members. So let's say you are one person and you are sponsoring your spouse, then you are two people. You need to show a 12-month LICO as your income, which I have another video which I post up here. However, as I mentioned, this is not to prove minimum necessary income. It's just to show that you have income to cover the expenses of your spouse when they come to Canada. If you don't have that income, then you need to think about alternatives. For example, your personal education and your potential to make money. Let's say you're a student right now, that's why you're not making money. So you want to show that you're studying and eventually you will make enough money. Or your spouse's employability in Canada, their educational credentials, their past work experience, etc., etc. So to avoid refusal of the application under Section 39 of the Act, you and your spouse need to show a collection of documents that verifies with the immigration officer that when your spouse comes to Canada, their intention is not to rely on social assistance. Let me emphasize again, this is not about minimum necessary income. This is about showing to an immigration officer that you are sponsoring a person who will be independent financially when they come to Canada. Sometimes when you're sponsoring your spouse, you are not exempt from minimum necessary income. This is an exceptional situation, but could happen for some people. What is that exceptional situation? When you're sponsoring your spouse or common law, if they have dependent children, and those dependent children, they also have dependent children. So in other words, let's say you're sponsoring your common law partner, she has a son who is 20 years old, but that son is single dad, and that son has a 2-year-old whose custody is with his dad. In this situation, you are sponsoring your spouse or common law partner and the child and also the grandchild of the spouse. In that situation, unfortunately, you need to show minimum necessary income, which in this situation, if you don't have your dependent children of your own, in this situation, you are a family of 4, and you need to show a 12-month LICO based on your notice of assessment of last year for a family of 4. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I teach immigration consulting at Ashton College. I'm the author of 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. Please check out 88tips.ca for your purchasing options. Like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. See you soon.